Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I have my first update of my Pan That Face palette. As you guys know, this year I decided to jump in on the Pan That palette, but my version, because I cannot do a palette yet. I will get very easily bored. So I figured face palettes would be the way to go. So I chose two of them to pan this year. I will do monthly updates like I mentioned in the intro video. I'll put it up in the iCards if you're interested to see what I have to talk about for this project pan. So before we get into this video and give you all the details, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alex. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of project pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe, join us. And now without further ado, let's get on with the update. All right, you guys, so let's start out with the Sephora one, okay? The Sephora one. So this one, I had only the blushes left. So I had the two blushes left. In the beginning, in the intro, you'll see pictures of everything I'm talking about. I hit pan already on them last year. That was my goal for last year, just to hit pan on the two blushes. I met my goal. Very excited to finally hit pan on two blushes ever in my life. So my goal was to finish this palette up. I predicted this would be in here until around March. Well, you guys, Mama's been hustling. Mama's been hustling. So I already had to repress these into my pan because they were already getting the rings around them. Before I even share with you guys what I have, I'm going to give you a little bit quick review on these. Just really quick so you guys understand how I've been able to get progress on these. Each of these is 3 grams of product. So there's 3 grams of product in each one, which is not a lot compared to other blushes. Blushes tend to be between 7 to 10, and the really big ones are about 15 grams each. Trust me, I've checked all of my blushes because I needed to know this. The other thing with this is this is a very powdery product. It has a lot of powder kick up, and because these are older in my collection, the pigmentation didn't last long, so I really had to pack them on. Like you can see, I have it on today. I had to pack it on, but then I diffuse it out to blend into my skin so it doesn't look so in my face, but enough for it to last the whole day where I don't have to reapply it, because that's one of my things that always goes fast and first on my face is my blushes. So I had to repress it, and now, ladies and gentlemen, here is where we stand today. Look at that, you guys. Oh my word. We are finished with this one. I am so excited. You have no idea. I've never even hit a pan on a blush until the end of last year, and now I finished 2 blushes. That to me is ridiculous. See what you can put your mind to, you can do it. So I'm going to tell you, this one right here was the light pink one. This one I finished rather quickly because it had more usage to it when I first started. So this one finished about the 2nd week of January. This one I legit finished it today. Today was the last day I used this. I have it on. That is the end. That's all she wrote. So I finished it up. I actually am very surprised at how much I enjoyed these. It really has brightened my face up. It went with almost everything. And I have come to enjoy and appreciate mixing my blushes too. I feel like I've mixed everything on my face. Highlighters, I mix 2 shades. Eyeshadows, I'm always mixing. Lip products, I'm constantly mixing. The only thing I really don't mix is my concealer, my powder, my eyebrows. Other than that, anything else goes. So I've been mixing a lot of different things on my face to come up with what I want to wear that day. So that's how I was able to work these, because individually on their own, they were not going to look good on my skin, but put together and blended out with a nice highlighter, they looked amazing. So I'm very happy to say that I finished my very first face palette ever of my life, you guys. Wow, I am so excited about that. Like, I've accomplished a lot this past like 6 months. So we are done with this. What I'm going to do with this, and I'm going to keep it obviously for the end of the year empties, but also if I need to repress anything in here, and at the end if I don't, I'll probably give this to my kids to play with, because I have an idea what to use this for with my kids. So anyway, so we have that one out of the way. Very excited. Now we're moving on to my Too Faced one, which is the second one, because I knew that one was going to be done early. I didn't expect it to be done this early though. So I will put a picture of where I was originally with this palette. Now this palette has not changed as far as my love for it. I really do enjoy this palette. So here's where we are right now. As you guys can see, there is quite a bit of usage in the highlighter. I've used a little bit of the blush. So I'm going to explain to you guys what I've been doing. So with this bronzer right over here, I've been using this as a crease shade because right now it's way too warm for my liking. I don't like it. It's gonna look too orangey on my skin right now because I'm way too pale. It looks better on my skin in the summer. So right now, you might be able to see that it's peeking through, but I've been using it as a crease shade to try to get more use out of it in the meantime while it's just sitting there waiting to be used in the summer. The blush, I was actually mixing with this to make this a little bit more warmer, a little bit more of, instead of too pink, more peachy pink, and that's what worked for me. So I have been using it a little bit. You could see a little bit more of these the waffle pans, I guess is what you call it. So I've been able to do that. And now with this highlighter, I have been rocking the heck out of this highlighter. If you saw the original one, in the original picture, the actual emblem, whatever they printed in here, the little peaches that were in here are completely gone. I have actually wore that off, and I might be able to see a little bit of waffle peeking through, maybe. But I've been using this every day. I've been mixing it with the other highlighter I have in a different project pan in order for this to work, because this one is a little bit too peachy, a little bit too dark for my skin right now. I am wearing it today. Now, how I've been wearing my highlighters, I might do like a full face just so you guys can see how I've been able to wear my products, but it still looks like natural and not so stark in your face, because I have bronzer, blush, and highlighter all over my cheeks, and it really doesn't look like it. I know these lights are, you know, making it look more diffused, but in real life, like, I walk out of my house how I do my makeup for camera, and I'm comfortable going out in the world. Like, I'm not putting on too much for you guys to see and then looking like a clown going out. No, I actually do how I do my makeup on camera, how I go out in the world. So what I've been doing is mixing those two, but I put it on before my blush and then blend them all together. Like, I buff them in with this stipple brush. Like, I buff them all in, my blush, bronzer, and highlighters, to make it all look seamless on my face. So that's how I've been able to work with a lot of mixing and matching of things. I like it. I do. I am really enjoying this one, but it works so much better for me when I am mixing it, because right now you guys might be able to see it's a little bit too peachy dark for me. So here is where we stand with this one. I will obviously take a picture of it so you guys can see. My goal for next month, I hope, is to get more waffles showing on both of these. Now that I have no other blush, but I'll get to that in a minute, and a highlighter I'm still working on, I'm trying to concentrate my brush right here because I kind of see the waffle peering through, and I want to get more use out of this as an eyeshadow. So we're going to keep working on this one. This one is gone. Now here's my deal. I like to keep at least 2 palettes at a time going so I don't get bored with myself, because I don't want to just have this peachy blush on every day for the rest of the year, because it might drive me crazy. So I'd rather mix things, and I think that's what made me keep going with this one, because I was able to mix things and it was fun for me, because one day I could have more of a pinky one but I'm still using my project pan stuff. One day I could have more of a peachy one, I add this one, you know what I mean? So it gave me variety and still being able to use what I have. So I want to bring in another palette to come along with this one for the rest of the year. I have 2 palettes here. I have this one, which was the first one. This one I had originally mentioned to you guys back in early December that I wanted to pan it. Since then, I have seen quite a few videos of individuals doing Pan That Face palette using this one. I don't know if it's a coincidence, they saw my video, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. My point is, I don't know if you guys are going to be bored also watching me pan this with everyone else. So I'm letting you guys decide. It's either going to be this one that's going to come along with this one, or my other option is this one. This is my Sephora Ombre Obsessions face palette, and this is all blushes as well. So it's either this one with this or my Too Faced. So I'm going to put both of them up on the screen so you guys can take a real good look at them. And I want you guys to decide. See, I'm going to try it so that you guys can see the actual color. You guys decide which one should I pan along with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I don't mind either way. I know with both of these it's going to be a little bit harder to use up completely, but I want to get more use out of more of my products. So these are the 2 ones that are going to be replacing this one. So I will leave a pinned comment down in the comment section, and under that pinned comment, put down which one you guys rather see, Love Flush or Sephora. You can name it Sephora, whatever. I just know this is Too Faced and Sephora. Whichever one gets the most likes, comments, whatever. I'll tally up however you guys want to do it. I will choose that going forward. So it's only going to be for 24 hours. I'm not going to extend this for a week or something. Once this video goes live, I'll give it 24 hours. Once that 24 hours is done, I'll look to see which one got the most votes. And then that following day, I will start using it in conjunction with this one. So I'm very, very happy, you guys. I got one done. Oh, that is so exciting. If you guys are doing this with me or doing some sort of project pan, let me know in the comment section. I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.